Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Aquarius. All Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Aquarius in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Aquarius, you are trying to figure something out and you are keeping a lot of this to yourself, very quiet right now. You may have Virgo or Sagittarius in your chart. You're working on something and you're trying to make sense of a situation. Make it make sense. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it make sense because you don't see how this is even working. Like, how is this even working out? You don't see where this is going. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's kind of stressful. It's something that you can't really avoid. You've picked up a lot of responsibilities along the way. I see it snowballing. It's like you keep picking up more and more, maybe more work. I keep feeling like I'm talking to a Sagittarius, but this is Aquarius reading. So if you have a Sagittarius placements in your chart, I'd definitely look at that one for some reason. I think there may be a message in that for you, but there is a need for clarity and you're going towards a better place when it comes to your perception or perspective on a situation that's been weighing heavily on you. Something you want to get off of your chest, but you don't know how to say it, and you need to get clear on how you even feel before you can confront this situation. It's like you're trying to make sense of it in your own mind, maybe rationalizing the situation, rationalizing your feelings. You're doing this alone. You're doing this by yourself. You are figuring yourself out first, getting clear on how you feel, what you think, what you want to do, your decision making. Very independent, alone time is necessary, called for in order to figure this out, to get clarity on a situation. It implies that there's something you're dealing with that's taking a lot of your time and energy and attention. Could be a relationship, could be a job, whatever it is for you. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. And if this doesn't resonate, well, then maybe it's for somebody else. So, take the parts that are for you, obviously. Don't try to force it to fit. I think you're dealing with something very stressful, even oppressive. It's depressing. You've had to put a lot of energy into a certain project or situation or relationship, and over time you've had to expend more and more energy on this thing, and it doesn't seem like it's giving back a whole lot to you if you're feeling so alone, or the need to take a time out, the need to take a step back and get clear on a situation. Like, what am I even doing here? What is this? Basically, like, what is this job? Is it even worth it? Is there something else I could be doing? Is there somewhere else that I could be? Is there a new opportunity? Perhaps it's time to bring this situation to a close. I mean, the 10 of Wands is here. So this implies that you are reaching the finish line of something. You're going to be putting this burden down, taking a step back and analyzing what just happened. Maybe coming to terms with whatever it is that you've been dealing with, whatever it is that you've been putting so much effort and energy into. And it feels like there's not a lot you can do anymore in a situation. It feels like there's really nowhere left to go in this. It's like a dead end. It's like the end of the road. It's time to answer some very personal questions, soul searching within yourself, asking yourself, what's next? What am I going to do with this situation? How am I going to get myself into a better place? I think something's been stressful and weighing heavily on you. You want to let it go, walk away, take a step back, relax, free yourself. You want liberation. You maybe want to travel, to move locations, to go to a better place within yourself, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, or in your environment to a new location physically, a new home, a new apartment, whatever, new state, new country. Coming to the end of a cycle, traveling to get to the end. Traveling and moving and getting clear, either an inward journey or an outward journey to get from wherever you are now to a better place, a higher level, a higher calling. Getting very clear on who you are. And making something work, working something out, figuring something out, doing the math in order to, yeah. Okay, so this is moving really slowly. It's hard work. It's taking time. But you want to reach the goal eventually. You've got this long-term planning. You're on a path. You are moving forward. But this takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. You have to be very practical. More about math. It's like understanding the math, doing the math. Does it add up? Trying to make it make sense. Does it add up? I feel like there's a lot of analysis and synthesis going on here. The Hermit is like the analysis. The Temperance is like the synthesis. Taking something apart, understanding all of its different pieces, and then putting it back together to have a greater understanding of the whole thing. The structure of the situation, the structure of the corporation, of the business, of the industry. It's like taking a class, okay, reading a book or taking a course, figuring out some information on your own study. Yeah, just getting really clear, okay, being true to yourself, being authentic, being analytical, yeah, analysis and synthesis. Getting clarity on what is this situation that I'm dealing with? How do I understand it? And how do I make the most of it over time? It looks like you have a plan with the Knight of Pentacles. He's a planning type. He makes a plan and he sticks to it. And he's got endurance and perseverance. So it's like persevere and you will overcome the challenges. I did see the Six of Wands. You probably have support, or you're going to get recognition. You may just be feeling really very frustrated and pessimistic right now, but it's not as bad as you think. Okay, you're just feeling stuck, trapped, and tired. All right, so what is the advice for my Sagittarius? I almost called you Sagittarius. My Aquarius, feeling stressed out, tired, pessimistic. What does one more card? So Temperance. Do you see that? I keep getting Sagittarius energy. I asked for one card and the Temperance came out again. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. So you definitely are coming to terms with something, making it make sense. Synthesizing this information and transmuting the lead into gold, the lack of understanding into perfect consciousness and awareness of the truth, lead to gold, right? So here we've got Temperance again. This is that alchemy, and the Three of Swords is telling us this is very difficult. This is suffering and sorrow. You're making sense of a broken heart and getting clear in your mind because things are cloudy. There's clouded judgment. There's difficulty making decisions. And there's inner work to be done. I just keep hearing make it make sense. And there you are with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on it. You're also being cautious, prudent, patient with yourself. The advice is be patient with yourself and keep working on it. Persevere, fortitude, focus. Also, being prudent or cautious with, so you've got limited energy, limited resources, and focusing in on doing the real work and cutting out any bullshit that is distracting you, and just getting really very focused on hitting that goal, reaching that finish line, getting that clarity, reaching that understanding, turning that lead into gold. There is a problem here, okay? And the solution is somehow contained in the problem. There's a need for balance and equilibrium, and maintaining your distance between. For some of you, there's a need to recognize an opportunity, to be in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing in order to not only recognize the opportunity, but be ready to take the opportunity when it is given to you. Maintaining inner balance, inner equilibrium. Making sure that you are at peace within yourself, that you've figured out your own triggers and suffering and heartbreak and sorrow. Something like that. It's like finding the balance within yourself so that nothing can throw you off that balance. Especially when it comes to being at work and being totally dedicated to doing the work of fulfilling some kind of purpose, life goal. Okay, that's what I've got for you today, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.